Their podcasting mentor-turned-rival, Cinda Canning, collides with Charles, Oliver, and Mabel. A crucial piece of information then demands that the group plan a traditional stakeout in true Brazos fashion. Season 2 of Only Murders in the Building combines the suspense surrounding Bunny Folger's death with some hilarious jokes. Characters Cinda Canning and her aide Poppy have a new dimension in the 6th episode, Performance Review. Mabel is being drawn further and further into the plot to blame her for killing Bunny. The 6th episode, Performance Review, begins with Poppy narrating how everyone invents stories in their heads to help them cope with life's difficulties. Jimmy shows up in Cinda Canning's office in the meanwhile to record a segment for her podcast on Charles, Mabel, and Oliver. Mabel was abusive to Jimmy while they were co-workers. The relationship between Mabel and Alice develops, but she keeps her new girlfriend in the dark about her background. Charles keeps on speaking with Jan and is forced back into a romantic connection. In order to learn the truth about his son's parentage, Oliver decides to take a test. Charles films a scene while Mabel, Lucy, and Oliver are present on the Brazos reboot set. Mabel discovers during their talk that the matchbox she discovered in the hidden corridor contains some partial DNA and fingerprints. In order to use the evidence to find Bunny's killer, the group decides to enlist Detective Williams' assistance. Williams had texted Charles and the group to leave the building on the evening of Bunny's death, Charles realized. As a result, Mabel uses his access to her phone to schedule a meeting. However, Detective Krebs summons the group to the Arconia. The two sets of podcasters are warned by Krebs to stop recording because it is complicating the inquiry, and Cinda is also on the scene. Cinda, though, is adamant that she will carry on with her show. Mabel encourages Poppy to confront Cinda about her treatment and asks for her assistance in taking Jimmy's interview from Cinda's podcast. In Denver, Detective Williams is located, according to Krebs. Therefore, it is clear that Detective Williams is not the person the group is texting. After they arrive to gather the evidence, Charles, Oliver, and Mabel set up a trap to capture the enigmatic figure. The glitter bomb the trio had put up bursts without their knowledge, though, and their strategy fails. Charles has Mabel upset since he has been seeing Jan while knowing that she killed her friend. When Mabel arrives home upset, she discovers that Alice has recreated Bunny's murder for one of her projects. In the end, Olive utilizes Saz, his stunt double, to help him break up with Jan, while Mabel goes through another fatal incident. Towards the end of the episode, Mabel gets a call from Poppy. Following Cinda's rejection of her request for a promotion, Poppy makes the decision to reveal Cinda's secrets. Cinda asserts earlier in the episode that she will stop at nothing to tell a good story. She therefore has no regard for the truth and merely chooses to tell stories that will draw listeners to her podcast. Additionally, Poppy's remarks suggest that Cinda might have been influencing the events covertly. She may be attempting to frame Charles, Mabel, and Oliver in Bunny's death as a result because it would make for an intriguing plot. The group is also her direct rival, and Cinda may be attempting to get rid of them by accusing them of a terrible crime. In the final seconds of the episode, Mabel encounters the enigmatic texter on the metro. There is a video going around of Mabel butchering the victim. The scenes are set against Poppy's unflattering remarks about Cinda. As a result, the episode's ending strongly suggests that Cinda may have been involved in Bunny Folger's passing. Even while the plot surprise would be intriguing, it is improbable that Cinda would have killed Bunny and included Charles, Mabel, and Oliver in the investigation in order to simply make a podcast out of it. All things considered, Cinda undoubtedly has some sinister secrets, but she is hardly likely to be Bunny's murderer. She might, however, be the one attempting to frame the trio in the case.